How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're gonna be jumping right back here into some more Project Nope Zone. The pack has been updated between last night and today, and some stuff may have changed. We'll have to get into it a little bit to look at it. I didn't get the chance to look at it for the stream, but let's go ahead and jump in here. I hope everyone's having a great day today, and let's go. Alright, so at the end of the last stream, we went out and slayed 22 Endermen, hoping to get a heart drop. It was I think the Nebulous Heart. Yes, the Nebulous Heart. And we didn't get any. We did not get a single one. I don't know if that's just bad luck or what. So we're gonna have to do that again today. Do some more farming. As well as, let me get the jetpack off. The problem right now we're facing is our jetpack needs to charge up before we go do that again, because it's a ways out into the Nether in order to get to the Warp Forest where all the Endermen spawn. If we're getting drops, that means something is blocked our hopper while we were away. Looks like Niter and Redstone both. Ew. Also, options, controls, auto jump off. Every time you update the pack, you lose a bunch of your settings and you have to re-update it. So yeah, basically this is just a backlog of everything. Okay, being a little closer there. Okay. And Niter and Redstone both are the problem, it looks like. So we will have to fix that. That guy's splashing potions. Don't love that. Yes, Niter and Redstone both. So we need to make a couple of chests here. No. We should have, actually, now that I think about it, we should have the upgrade base already, right? Yeah, we do. Right there. Right there. So then we're just going to need 12 sticks going across like that. A couple of emeralds. And a couple more. I forgot I was making 2. And there we go. So then redstone and Niter. So there we go. That's all in its place now. So as I was saying, the jetpack needs to charge. What we would like to do is continue looking for chickens. I'm also noticing here that because of the update, I need to re-bigify all the font, as well as turn this to icons and make that a bit larger as well. Close. There we go. Now that's fixed. So we learned that chickens do not spawn in meadows at all. So we have to find a biome that chickens will actually spawn in. And I don't believe a birch forest was it either. But we need passive mobs in order for us to get... We open up the quest book here. In order for us to get the cursed earth that's going to allow our mob farm to actually produce as much as we want it to. Is kind of where we are at. I don't really remember why I wanted the nebulous hearts at this point. It might have... Nope, it shouldn't have been for that. So, yeah, I'm not sure why we were hunting those down. The update kind of took me by surprise. Wasn't for those. Oh, it was for... I remember now. See, because whenever you update the pack, you lose all your bookmarks also. If we look at the seeds, right, and we click on this, we need this, as well as these. And in order to get those, you have to make an altar of light. In order to get the altar of light, you have to have the catalyzing gland and the nebulous heart. So that's for that guy there, which explains what we were doing hunting Enderman. There is an off chance that we do get one. See, that's the wrong one. It's one of the drops we need, but not the one that we're looking for. This just making sure we don't have anything good in there. Okay. And then, yeah. So we're going to let that keep going. But that's just part of the problem. We need the chickens to spawn also. We did pick up some pretty nice gear, though. Excuse me. I do apologize. We did pick up some really nice gear. Like, that's a very nice chest plate. Boom. That should give us even more hearts. Yeah. Yeah, now we're full up to 2 bars of health. Super nice. Oh, it's the charging. I was like, what is... It was the charging station. I was like, that shouldn't be right. So this is getting about 344. And... Well, once this fully charges, how much does this output? 339. So there's only a few RF difference. See, now this is going to go back down to 334 as well. Pretty close. So the charging station isn't limited by as much as we thought. So let's get this guy on. We will... I gotta remember my keybinds here, because I did readjust those as well. I want to go off and search for a biome where chickens can spawn. And the hope is that one of these structures is going to be nearby. This is currently birch forest. I'm not sure if birch forest will do it. Dripstone caves is definitely not what we're looking for. So it might be a Y level thing as well. Old growth birch forest, once again, I don't think is it. Birch forest again. We really have to hope that we come across a decent biome. Old growth birch forest. I don't even know what this is. Just like clouds. Cobweb entanglement. Okay. This is a taiga biome. I'm not sure. Not sure if chickens will spawn in a taiga. See, this is already into the river. Back into the taiga. Lush caves. Old growth spruce taiga. See, I'm not sure. Not sure. That's more mana steel. That's really nice. I would grab everything, but my backpack's a little bit limited here. Okay. So, perhaps this cobweb area being taiga will work. So if we put a torch here, essentially we can just make a big dirt platform and hope that we get some chickens spawning in. Let's do a /home. Apparently I need some light around the base that I was not aware about. Anything else? This all looks fine. Put that there as well. Okay, cool. Now, let's go ahead and take this back off. Go ahead and slap it into there. Put our chest plate back on. We might as well go to sleep. Oh, also, dad joke of the day. How do hens stay fit? They always exercise. Very appropriate. Very appropriate for what we're trying to accomplish here today. Very appropriate. Let's grab some dirt. I doubt I have any grass seeds. A grass block. Way out of our price range right now. But we could get a spout with water. And that'll get us a grass block, so that'll be good. That's not too bad. Let's look at a spout. Spout is a copper casing with dried kelp. Kelp is a seed, apparently, from bamboo and seagrass. Bamboo is sugarcane and cactus. Seagrass is bamboo and wheat, so we need to get bamboo first. So then we have the sugarcane already. We would need cactus. Which means we would need sugarcane and potato. I'll go ahead and put the dirt there first. I'm so nervous about this because I don't have my jetpack on me right now. But we'll go ahead and place this dirt down. And we'll have to see first how far out the taiga goes. And then we'll also have to see if chickens actually will spawn in the taiga. Okay. That was all my dirt. That's hilarious. Get some more dirt. Just want to make sure that we got as much as we possibly can. Why is that not? Is it just because the wand's gonna break? Is that what's going on? This is super weird. I do not fully understand what's happening right now. It's not wanting to go sideways at all. Because of the torches. Because of the torches in my offhand. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So this is how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, here, let's just do Y level subtraction here. Or, Z level. So 173. So this is 30. 30 long, which is plenty long. It should be long enough that if I stand here, some stuff should spawn in at the end. I think. We do this. I would really think animals would be like jumping at the bit to spawn in here though, because where else are they gonna spawn? We're surrounded by void. Unless taiga's another biome where they don't spawn. Let's go ahead and look that up real quick. The animals, taiga, biome, Minecraft. Wolves, foxes, rabbits, sheep, chickens, pigs, and cows. Pretty much anything you could possibly want. Pretty much anything you could possibly want. So we know we're in the right biome. We are at Y37. I'm not sure if the Y level matters. So does Y level matter? Animal, spawn, Minecraft. Y level does matter. The higher the Y level, the more potential spawn locations the game has to choose from, potentially decreasing the efficiency of your farm. If you build a mob farm at a lower Y level, there will be fewer well, we don't have to worry about spawn locations. Okay. Okay. So our Y level's fine. That's what I learned from that. The only other possible explanation is the fact that it's not grass and that it's actually dirt. So, actually, I just remembered, I have a silk touch pickaxe. So, what we could do is transplant a piece of grass like this. And then, do I have my watering can? If I do, I'm not seeing it. Yes, I do. Right there. Okay. Let's water the grass. Get it to spread. And we will solve both variables here. So that's a pretty good patch of grass. If I come down here, in theory, if our theory is correct and they can spawn in, then they should be spawning in. There's just a distance. Certain distance that we need to be away from. So the watering can essentially acts like a tick modifier to where it just speeds up the ticks of the blocks. There's 20 ticks per second in Minecraft. So then this should speed up how fast the grass is spreading. There's a bat that spawned. Maybe we should have started the grass on this side, but it was more convenient on that side. Okay, let's go home. Let's sleep. Just so we can make sure. Just so that we can make sure that, like, in case they need it to be daytime or whatever, that we just want to make sure we're trying to induce spawning conditions as much as possible. I just want to kind of spread the grass all the way down. Alright, are we going to get any animal to spawn in at all? I'll even increase the area at which they potentially could spawn in. Hey, we got some sheep and a chicken! Finally! Finally, we got a chicken. Now, I wonder, can I right-click this guy and put him on my head? Can't carry him, cannot right-click him. Okay. But we have confirmed that we can get chickens to spawn in here. So I'm gonna say waypoint new chickie save. How do hens stay fit? They always exercise. So it looks like the dad joke of the day may have saved us, as well as a little Google research and some grass development. Is there a... Doesn't look like there's a creature catcher. What about a net? I don't see a net. Green F7, turn that off. I've said this in past streams. It does always feel like if I walk around with the watering can, for some reason, because I'm targeting different blocks or something, it seems to work faster. I don't know how accurate it is, but it just seems like that's the truth. Let's, we can get these torches all lined up properly. So we might as well. All right, that works. Gonna leave the watering can pointed at the ground. Keep running back and forth. Broad stroke movements like we're painting on a canvas. Finer lines to fill in the gaps. Back to our broad strokes here. I'm so nervous about teleporting back home right now. There, I'll chunk load the chunks, but I'm still nervous that that chicken's gonna go away. Let's go ahead and go home. And we gotta risk it. We just have to risk it. Give me 4 buckets. Oh no, we only have 3 buckets in here. I've been too greedy with my levels. We really need to sort our inventory out here. Armor. Weapons / tools. Random bits and bobs. Quartz. Inferium. Another wart. Pearls probably go in here. Alright, let's get this sorted again. Grab all the armor and tools out. Armor. Tools. Okay. We have some gems. Do we have any more gems? Not that I can see. We have some mob drops in here. Gas tiers, which are nice. Gas tiers are nice to have. What else? What else? What else? Comes from mob. Okay. Have we gotten our last bucket yet? We're getting close. Getting close to our last bucket there. Another wart can probably go in here. Oh, also, I want to replace the dirt here. So our grass can spread on it again. I believe our ingots are over here. Where are we at? Still 600, nothing spawned in. This is why we need the chicken. So the curse requires a bone, rotten flesh, spider eye, gunpowder, a seed. Bone, gunpowder, rotten flesh. I've yet to get a spider eye. Doesn't seem possible. Seems more likely that I just put it in the wrong spot. I mean, it's entirely possible, I guess. Just a little odd that I haven't managed to pick one up yet. I know we have some spider spawners out here. Oh, wait, what about in here? No, there wouldn't be a... No, a spider wouldn't spawn in here. We're up to 800. We're up to 800. That's zombies. More zombies. Is that normal spiders? Yes. Okay. So spiders are going to be a little tough to deal with. What's the armor on this? A lot more? Okay. Spiders are going to be a little tough to deal with just because of the fact that they can climb. They shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me, though. Let's put our back against the wall here. Easier said to do because of the step assist. Does this give us... No, it just gives us string. That would suck if one just spawned right behind me and knocked me off. Nothing yet. Okay. There we go. Now we got one. Now we got one. Do a little bit of that. See if we have enough for our last bucket. Not yet. Not yet, we don't. We're getting close, though. We're getting close. So now we want to get a seed. And let's preemptively set this all up. And then I think any seed will work, so we just need our last bucket of experience. Then we can go blow up our chicken. Okay, let's just stand over here for a bit and just wait. Spent so long getting the chicken, then we can blow him up. We just really need something to spawn in over there. Do I have a... That's just on the mini map. Okay. But anyway, we can zoom in on the mini map there. doesn't hurt. Let's see. We might as well stand over here. Or we can even stand over here, move around a bit. I do not have night vision equipped right now, I do not believe. Night vision allows me to see through that tinted glass, which can be handy. I just like to check it every now and then because sometimes, yeah, see something spawned in and died. We're up to 900 now. Something spawned in over there and died without me even seeing it. That happens more often than you think. Still at 900. Ooh, we got a totem. Hunger, speed, weakness, water breathing, region. Oh, another region. That's awesome. If we had the levels, that would put us to max region right there. Alright, something spawn in for us. And then once we get this, we'll be golden. Our mob farm's just gonna go bonkers. We'll get the Enderman drops, we'll get the slime drops, everything we need. Just from getting our last 100 millibuckets of experience. What about the spyglass? I don't have amethyst, and I don't even know where amethyst would spawn. So that might not be the answer. 900. Might as well get some charcoal going here. While we're waiting, alright, anything yet? Nope. If I stand... Like, I know the mob farm is far enough back, it's just... I'm pretty sure I just seen something die, because I seen its head clip through the wall. Nope. I'm just getting anxious. I'm like, come on. Alright, there's that. There's that. Baby. Is there a gluttony charm? No. There's a rune of gluttony, which you need for time in a bottle, which is You have to use a flight totem. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Hey, there we are. There we are. Let's hope our chicken's still there. Crap. Let's see if we can just do a thing here. So I don't have to go back and get my jetpack. Hey, chicken? Chicken. Egg, like it. Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your sacrifice. Now we turn our mob farm up to 11. That went in there, right? Yep. This is about to be dangerous. I do want this on me. And I'm gonna want to do this. That should go absolutely crazy. Yeah, now it doesn't care if we're standing here or not. We should be getting slimes and stuff in there too, I think. If I back up a bit. Is it going any faster? Not really. And now I'm also wondering, maybe instead of making the mob farm version, we should have made this version. And that would have allowed us to spawn more chickens faster. Perhaps. Perhaps we should have did that. Let's take... I was really hoping for a heart right then. Let's take... night vision back off. Fire resistance back on. So that's how dark it is in there. For some reason, I can't see inside of it with F7. So I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, so now F7 is on. Yeah, you can't see through the tinted glass with it. But yeah, we need to get another chicken. kind of where we're at. We need another chicken. So that way we can make the other egg. Creates a golden egg. This gives you a mob of any thing that you swab. So that's a mob spawn egg of anything you swap. So that's interesting. I don't think we have carrot though. We have one carrot. We have one singular carrot. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. So I'm gonna want to get a bucket of the good stuff here. And we want to duplicate this carrot. We want to duplicate the carrot. I was also sure that I had another bone mealer somewhere, but maybe I was wrong. There we go. We now have multiple carrots. Carrot, wheat, beetroot, and potato. Do we have potato? I know we had a potato somewhere. Right there. Add that Enderman to the list of Enderman killed with 0 hearts dropped. One, 2, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Want to keep the single good carrot there. Let's dupe the potato. Adding a watering can should make this go crazy. Okay, now we have multiple potatoes. We got potatoes, we got carrots. And now we have wheat and beetroots. Beetroots. Wheat. Potato, carrot, wheat, beetroot. Seed. Four buckets. So we yet to get a heart of an Enderman. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. There we are. Now, if we get another chicken to spawn, we can really make this land crank out some passive mobs, and we'll never have to worry about passive mobs again either. We just need another chicken to spawn. Find lines, paint thin the lines. Okay. Last two squares. There it is. So now we come down here. We just need to wait on a chicken. I threw the egg just in case the chicken came out of it. That would have been awesome. Alas, it didn't happen. But now we just need to wait on a chicken to come in. Do 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 do. Go ahead and turn off that waypoint. Do do. Do do. Do do boo. Boo do 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 do. Oh, there's spawners on here. That's crazy. Wasn't anticipating that. It makes sense now that I think about it, but I wasn't anticipating it. Okay, come on, chicken. I assumed taking off the armor would have made me lose the hearts, but seems like it didn't. So that's weird. Very curious indeed. Just because I just did that because I didn't want to teleport back, sleep, come back. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys sit here and watch the grass, see if any chickens spawn. If any chickens spawn, let me know in chat. And I'm gonna take my 5-minute break here so I can get up and stretch and walk around a little bit. So feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's get back into this. I don't see any chickens, so I'm assuming none spawned. Let's go back here on this side, because we were on this side the last time one decided to spawn in. We were over here, hanging out on the edge, and a chicken spawned in right there. Do 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 do. That was a little oversight on my part. Definitely should have made the golden egg before making the rotten egg. If I would have made the golden egg first, then we wouldn't have had problems. Now let's go home. Walk over here. Still don't have any Enderman hearts. Go ahead and sleep. Give it the old slash back. Come on, chicken, chicken, chicken. I have some nutritious feed for you. I might dispatch the sheep. Just so that way. Not that the sheep should have been affecting the spawn, but just in case. Just in case. While we're waiting. While we're waiting for another chicken to spawn. Might as well expand the area. So that way we're being proactive. Yes, dear. What's your favor? Yes. Yes, I can. No problem at all. Yes. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. The rolly chair. No problem. No problem. Maybe 11? Yeah, I can, I'll just grab it. I'll just grab it now. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. Do 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 do. Okay, we're pretty much filled this all the way out with grass. We've very much expanded the area to where chickens should be able to spawn. So let's see some chicken spawnage. We've also added in another chunk there that needs to be chunk loaded. But yeah, with all this space, surely we'll get a chicken to spawn. Our second chicken of the string. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go home real quick. We still have yet to get an Enderman heart. But that's how it goes. Let's go ahead and get any armor bits out. Put it in the armor chest. Like that. Hey, we finally got a nebulous heart. I was gonna laugh if we got another one right then and there. That would have been crazy. Now the witch's hat, I grabbed that, but I think I'd just consider that a normal mob drop. Yep. Almost didn't see those. Now we will have to make a few more chests and tear them up. I'm also noticing a lack of slimes and spiders. This is too wide. Perhaps it needs to be 3 wide for spiders and slimes. Perhaps. Let's put our nebulous heart away so we don't lose it. Let's go check on Chicky Chicky. Whole lot of nothing so far. Let's go home. Let's get some more dirt if we can. Okay, we are out of space on the dirt front. Is our rock candy drawer full? That's not good. That's not good. Give me 2 emeralds. Oh, I can't. I don't have space for 2. Oh, I guess I did. Yes, I did. Okay, where's my upgrade? There it is. Boom. There's my 2 emeralds. Do that for now. Yeah, we'll classify that as a mob drop, I guess. Okay, where's my... That was literally just to free up space to collect more dirt. Go ahead and go back to our Chicky Chicky. And hope and pray that we get more. I don't know of anything that would be affecting the spawns. Other than just pure space. Like pure space available. Ba 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 boom boom. Ba 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 ba. I don't think the torches in the middle should be affecting anything either. I can adjust the location of them. In case for some reason they are. Alright. We will need more torches to finish that up. Luckily, we have quite a few. Also, if I do it this way, will this mess? There we are. So if the torches were messing with anything, they shouldn't anymore. I still feel like I should be down on this side because this is the side we were on when they spawned in last time. Then every now and then I want to come back and just check on this. Okay. We could probably start draining this now also. Let's take Bone Mealer off. That's probably unnecessary. Put this on. There we go. That gives us regen 3. Literally the fastest we could be regenning with this, with just the abilities. Also, I'm noticing here that that's not chunk loaded. Also, interestingly enough, I'm not seeing the Endermen teleport around as much as they were in the past. So that's interesting. Coming to sunset. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go ahead and nothing so far. I was gonna go home and grab some bone meal and then bone meal the grass just to see if it has any effect, if it's a more natural environment. It shouldn't. I don't want the tall grass though. In theory, it shouldn't have any effect. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, do. We'd still need to feed to a chicken. I was thinking that we could duplicate a chicken, but you'd still need the egg from a chicken, so it doesn't really solve the problem. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba da dum, boom, boom. Ba ba bam, bow, bow. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 boom, 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 do, do, do. Okay, the grass isn't seemingly doing anything. What if I water the grass? Wouldn't that be crazy? If watering the grass led to chicken spawning. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I would really think that this would be like spawning like crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand. I want to see something. I take this backpack. This might break the world. Okay, seems fine. For now. Interesting. Sure, you wouldn't want to go too crazy with that. All this stuff luckily has EMC, so like, if we get to EMC, then we just turn it on to all into free EMC, basically. Now, that's nowhere close, right? That's all the way down here for Project E. I'm pretty sure this is the first. Yeah, you need the ultimate crafting table, which requires the elite, which requires the advanced, which requires the basic, requires the ender crafter, requires an ender ingot, requires the induction smelter. The ender ingot not that bad. The ender crafter not that bad. Basic crafting table requires black iron, which is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Luminescence. Yeah. Also bad. This requires singularities of blocks of diamonds. Let's get... I was gonna say more dirt, but take the dirt that we have. I should be able to turn gravel into dirt. All it costs is some stone. Didn't mean to do that, but it might be for the better. That might be for the better. Trying to get in there to place this stuff. Could have swore something was pushing me. Might have been going crazy there. Let's do this properly. Our jetpack is almost fully charged up, which is amazing. That'll be a first time for that one. And then I want to leave the bedrock exposed. So that way I don't forget it's there. Because that will be useful in the future. I I just don't really have the space for any of this stuff. There we go. Yeah, you're still limited to 3 abilities. That's a little rough. What did I put on? Fire resistance? Claw? Give me strength 3, please. And night vision. Yo! Marie Claire, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. Hope you're having a great day. Still waiting on chickens to spawn over here. Still waiting on the chickens. We get one more chicken. Then we get all the chickens. We did get more dirt now, though. So we could expand the area. Expand the area a little bit here. What is it for chunk borders? F7 is light levels. F9? What is... I do apologize. I cannot reply to you in chat. What is... chunk boundaries? F9. F9 is repurposed for something? There we go. Rain. Nobody likes rain. Okay, there's one into the chunk. All right, that's the other end of the chunk. The thunderstorm be noisy. Let's go home. and sleep through the thunderstorm. Toggle off the chunk boundaries. Let's make some more dirt. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. I also can't, yeah, I was gonna say, can't vein mine that, so it is a very manual process. Speed's messing me up a little bit on my placements. Can I adjust that FOV? Also turn that off. Excuse me. I do apologize. Finish out to 80. There we are. Okay. Placing dirt. After this, probably be all the dirt we need for a while. This is looking good. Knew that was gonna happen. Feels so slow after having the speed from the armor for so long. Alrighty. That it? That looks like it. 2 stacks. We'll get 8 for the future. Now my FOB's all jacked up again. I wish there was a way to change it to where the FOB doesn't change. When you're speedy. Okay. That was a little scary. Spawning in on the edge of the platform. Alright, that's basically the full chunk. Other than the spots where the torches are. Now we just need to water this, get all the grass in it, go to the other end of our platform. Everything should be fine. Get some more grass over here. A little bit more over here on this side. Bring it back over here. Oh, we also don't know if all this is lit up properly, but it would appear as if it is. Some weird stuff going on with the skybox right now. What is happening to the stars? What are they doing? Kind of tripping me out a little bit. I thought it was the FOV messing me up, but no, it's something that they're doing. Try to sleep it off. Also, why is my health not going up? Being weird. Wonder if that has anything to do with why the chickens aren't spawning. Why the animals aren't spawning. Am I? Went to say something and my throat was like, no, 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 you're not. Yeah, it's being really weird. My health is. I might have to save and quit and reload. It's acting funny. Let me take the armor off. We'll give a save and quit the title. Reload it back up. Oh, oh, oh. Doom. How does the scientist freshen their breath with experiments? And now my health's working fine. Okay. Maybe that means we'll actually get some animal spawns in. Maybe there was something weird happening. So what we'll do is we'll leave this here like this while we're on the break. And I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes before you grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, let's get back into this. It does look like we did get some spawns on the break. We got cows and foxes. That fox has something. What does that fox have? Leather. Fox has leather. Sorry, foxes. Sorry, cows. But we need chickens. We need chickens. I do appreciate the leather from the fox, though. Wonder what that fox said. Wonder what the fox said. Pop, 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 pow. Come on, dirt. Be grass. Be grass. Just be grass. Can you be grass? There you go. There you go. Boom, ba boom, boom. I really hope the chickens are smart enough not to walk off the edge. Come to find out, I watched the VOD back later, and chickens did spawn the whole time while I was out of the room, grabbing a glass of water, and then they just kept jumping off the edge while looking at me. I can see that happening. That does seem plausible. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba bow. Ba da 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 do do do. Luckily, I do think the whole trunk is lit up, so we shouldn't have issues there. I'm not exactly sure if animals will spawn at nighttime, though. Let's do a slash home. Sleep. Let's do a slash bop. I thought something spawned in over there, but I think it was just that cloud popping in from the distance. One thing we could do, let's do a slash home. Might as well make some more dirt, right? Might as well. Make a bit more dirt here. Okay. Also, we should check on this. Everything's looking fine there. Go ahead and check over here. Conduit power. Not really what we're after. All the XP is nice though. All the XP is real nice. Let's get a wand as well. Make this a little easier. Don't love that it mistakes the dirt for coarse dirt. Don't love that, per se. Okay. Lost a piece. That's par for the course. Yep. I figured that was gonna happen. All right, let's get some bread in our system. By going about this a different way. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. This way. There we go. There's that. Apparently I can't change this one over right now. Okay. Then take that, stick it there, do a slash bop. Okay. Verifying with F7 that nothing's amiss. We just need our watering can. Don't need to be super speed while watering. What we could do, if we had some blocks, is fill in the gaps where the torches are. Try to get this area here started. Every other area is pretty much started at this point. So if we keep walking up and down this line here, we get some nice spreading. Come on, this one's being stubborn. There it goes. Okay, I was making sure this line doesn't have any torches. Any gaps in the floor? Really trying to get this going here. Alright, there should be no reason other than the fact that it's nighttime that we don't get spawned. We should get spawns. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-doom. Got a spider to spawn on our mini map there. That's a spider. So you go to options, full screen map, icons. There it is. There it is. And as far as I know, if you're in this full screen map, time is still moving. So it's 14:02. In the game. Yeah, time's still moving. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I guess while we're waiting, might as well keep watering the grass. Now the other thing though, if I do a /home, sleep, technically those spiders should despawn. So it's sleeping in the bed that messes the health up? I don't know. Conduit power. Up to level 26. Take night vision off. We probably get there's another bone mealer. Any more of those? Yep, there's another one. There's a resistance. Not really sure what the difference in resistance and absorption is. Absorption, I think, is... Oh, it's expensive, is what it is. Resistance is just resistance to damage, is like protection, I think, perhaps. Let me take a strength off here. Absorption should be extra hearts. Yeah, it is. But if I remember right, absorption's weird. Right, yeah, the hearts don't stay there all the time, so it's weird. Very, very weird. Fertility's good also. Another resistance. If I have one more resistance, I've capped that one out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... Other than Power Stare, pretty sure that's all we wanted. We have 3 levels of Bone Mealer now. We can only put 2 on. We have 1 level of Fertility. So if animals do spawn in over here, we can start making them having babies. Well, I want something that 20, 26. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the most I can absorb right now. Go ahead and keep watering this grass if I finish it off. We really just want one more chicken to spawn. And then we'll have all the animals in the world. All the animals in the world. Go home real quick. Grab the cobble. Make this 3 wide. And essentially, I'm going to bring this out to the edge of the chunk. Go 3 into this one. Do a little bit of that. That'll put me out a little bit more. It definitely should not be a space problem, but or a distance issue. I'm just trying to eliminate any possibilities here. Something else we could do. This guy is fully charged up now. I have no idea if this will get us there. But throttle set to full. We ignite our engines. We come over here. And we find a chicken. All we gotta do is find a chicken. All we gotta do is find a chicken. Oh, I see some.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Okay. So now we fly back out. This area here. We take our golden egg. I see a cow with a totem. Or I thought I did. Maybe he ran away. They really don't like the wolves. Foxes don't like the bunnies. Oh, it's because my freaking jetpack's on. I was like, why am I jumping so high? Where'd that fox go? Fucking jerk. Get rid of the foxes. They just want to kill everything. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. The chickens are defending themselves, just poorly. And the chickens are falling off the edge. Okay. Looks like my suspicions about what was happening before may not have been that far-fetched. Okay, so now we want to make another rotten egg. Definitely want to make another rotten egg. But now we should be able to make the altar of light. With this and this. With this. That. Obsidian. Super gland. Nebulous heart. This. This. That. That. There's our altar of light. So then we're going to need... We have mana in a bottle. We are going to have to go into Botania a little bit here. Let's just make sure that nothing over here is going crazy. These are unnecessary. We have regen now. Okay. So go ahead and put this guy away for now. We don't need it right now. We are going to need living rock, which is a pure daisy, which means a petal of apothecary. Go back, add in the pure daisy. We need some kind of essence. Inferium essence works, that's great. We also are going to need white shimmering mushrooms, which means we need to grow our mushrooms. Which means I need to find my mushrooms. I know we got one here. One there. We have one of each. That also means I'm going to need our crop 6. What's our best seed? 14455. Probably this guy. Keep that guy. Ones. These didn't grow at all. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, now then what was I originally trying to grow? The mushrooms. Where's my mushrooms? I didn't even bring my mushrooms? I did not. Because I'm silly like that. Can I force it to grow with bone mealer? And a watering can? Yeah, that's looking like a big no. Okay, that's looking like a big no. So... I can grow it on mycelium. Only. Is there witch water? Doesn't witch water make mycelium? Okay. Okay, I got an idea. Give me that. I got an idea. I need my jetpack again. Make sure I have my silk touch. I do. 10 seconds. Probably get away from all these animals because they're gonna end up pushing me off the edge, and I'm not prepared. There we go. Is there mycelium under here? No. Okay. Can I find mycelium here somewhere? A lot of mushrooms. I could just harvest the mushrooms. There's also pumpkin down here. Not sure if I had pumpkin before, so I figure I might as well grab it now. We got a battle tower? Maybe? A test of time? Ancient battle tower. Land monolith. The hell are you? Okay, I don't want to mess with that guy. Is that? What's that? Rooted dirt. No. Plum fruits. So I can get mushrooms from the tops. It doesn't guarantee me a renewable source. And underneath is not mycelium. Is there Botania flowers here anywhere? Because that would be fairly handy. I have a feeling that they're not going to be around here. If there are any. There's a desert. This is apparently a cold ocean. Doesn't look very cold oceany to me, but sure. Got a mob boss spawning in. Bunch of desert spawns. How's this? Mushroom field. Is that mycelium? It is. We get a whole bunch of this. There we go. Got what we were there for. And we got a bunch of mushrooms as well. So now we can take the mushrooms, add them with white dye. We also need to make the petal apothecary, so we're going to need a few of these. The 5. And then this is just cobblestone. Petal apothecary. Also, there should be a quest line for Botania. Okay. Making sure. One second, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here. Alrighty, guys, let's get back into this. Alright. So, we got our mushrooms. We're starting in Botania here. Our inventory is so full right now. Some of this stuff we're not going to need for a while, so we might as well throw it in our backpack and then we'll forget about it later. There we go. We are going to need the wheat seeds. We're going to need these. And then for this, we need an essence, which we have been stockpiling. So there's our pure daisy. We are going to need a piece of dirt. As well as some logs. As well as some stone. Boom, 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 boom. I do want to look into the... I think it's called the energy... something... I found it before. If I look up coil... okay. If I look up wireless, this guy. This is worthwhile. This is worth it because we can actually use these to fuel our furnaces here. Which to me seems like a worthwhile endeavor. But anyway, let's come out here. About there. Put our pure daisy down. That's diorite. That's right. That's right. I forgot. Diorite is in Ka. The logs should work though. Might as well check the mob farm as well. Still have yet to get flight. That's still going. We need to repair our axe. There's our living wood. That's gonna take a little bit. So while we're waiting, let's work on this guy. We need quite a bit of redstone and iron. We need one more there. And then a stack plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for these, those aren't that expensive, but this is the expensive part. A furnace we should have in here. And then we also need compressed stone. Three of those. One of those. I think it's stone again. Comparator. There's our block of redstone. There's a wireless heat transmitter. And we need 2 more comparators. And then probably need a little bit more stone. Yeah, we need 1 more stone. That. And then redstone and stone. There's that guy. There's that guy. We're going to need the MV. Are we out of the MV wire connectors? We're also out of the MV wire in general. Then in that case, what if we just take energy pipe, pop it there. So both of these are bound now. Which means they should be operating off of power. As a test. Yep, that works. Yep, that works. All right. Get our living rock. For this, we're going to need a mana pool of the diluted variety first, because you need the diluted one to make the regular one. which means we actually need 2 diluteds. For this to work. And then we need to make a mana spreader. Means we need another white mushroom. As well as a piece of gold. We do not currently have. Now we do. And then the mana spreader is the logs. Plus that, plus that. Quest complete. We're gonna need this guy, which is brown mushrooms, red mushrooms, and light gray mushrooms. Light gray is easy enough. I think red is easy enough. Brown. Brown is probably a problem. It has to be from cocoa beans. Which we grow a jungle sapling in a bonsai pot. I don't know if it has to be a bonsai pot, or if there's a chance you get one anyway. Let me take this off. Put magnetize on. Do I have any other magnetize? I do. Do I have any more magnetize over here? I do. Ooh. Cater, how's it going? I do apologize, I cannot do that. I cannot do that, I do apologize. I feel like you meant to type Lily, but it's L-L-I-Y. So I do apologize there. Pull up again already, it's crazy. Let's go see if we can't find some cocoa beans by ourselves here. There's a slime island. There's some bees. there's something about... There's something about... using this, which requires honeycomb. That bee's got style. I don't know if you can get honeycomb from destroying the hives or not. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's not necessarily gonna work. Unless we enclose one of those guys. Flight would be awesome here. I don't know what that is. Huh. So we want some more islands. Although. Perhaps in here. Like, here's some bamboo right here. That's good. That's good to have. But I was hoping maybe in here we might be able to find a jungle that has some cocoa beans. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, right here. Right here. I don't know if bone meal affects this. Looks like it does. Oh, okay. You can just right-click collect. Didn't know that. Might as well get a few here then. Orange might be useful later. There we are. There's surface diamond right there. Osmium. Cantaloupe. Okay, sure. Just trying to look at what else is here. Some hazelnut. So this place is just rich in resources. Absolutely rich in resources. something is electrocuting me, and I don't like it. I don't much care for it. Trying to get out of this biome, but it just keeps having more and more and more of it. There's a mineral tree. That might be worth grabbing. There we go. Got the sapling. Another bamboo jungle. I just want to see if the bamboo jungles themselves, if they happen to have, there should be pandas and stuff in here, right? Yeah, there's a panda. Okay. Okay, yeah. But see, now this might, yeah, see, this is a sparse jungle again. Alright, let's go home. Go ahead and go to sleep. We got what we went there for, so that's cool. There's some brown dye for us. We need another one. This has 1 million FE in it now. That is crazy. Alright. We have our mana spreader. We have our brown dye. Give me a couple mushrooms. There's our brown shimmering mushrooms. Give me the red. There's our red. Give me a mushroom. There's our red mushroom. So we need light gray, which can either come from a flower. We're doing white and gray. With gray is white and black. Black is from squid ink, which I think we have some. We do. Filling up our inventory again. Again. So give me that. You do it there. You mix with a white to give me gray. And then the white or the gray mixes with another white. Give me light gray. There's my light gray mushroom. There's my brown mushroom. There's my red mushroom. Now I just need a seed. There's my Endo Flame. Then I also need a piece of dirt. For the Endo Flame to be planted on. Pardon me, I have an itch. So we'll set this guy here. Maybe a little bit further away. There. That. Mana spreader. Goes there. We're gonna need to make a wand. Luckily, we can make a white wand. Because that's our most frequent die. I think it's 3. We do wand. Oh, it's only 2. Give me the red mushrooms for a change. There. We will have to make some more living wood. Like that. Boom. Because this requires the logs. It would be nice if I could water this and increase the tick speed. I didn't like that. It doesn't like it when I do that. It kind of glitches out. It'd be nice if I could increase the tick speed of this. But I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, as far as I can tell, that's normal speed. There's my wand, which is another quest complete. And now I can take this and link it there, this and link it there. Then if I take how much power are those actually using? Not enough to matter, apparently. At least not during the daytime. That's hilarious. Do I have magnetize on still? Yep. Put that off. Neither on. Drop the stack. Run away. Eat some random Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. Come over here. Cook up the mutton. That's filling. Why did I get rock candy? Maybe it just flew out. Alright, there's our full mana pool. There's a secondary mana pool. Eventually, we will need both. And now, we only have 3 living rock, but we have more diorite. If I actually do this, that'll be helpful in the future. And then we have this. Okay, let's see what all we have. We have that. We can click off that. We have the bottle. We have an ender pearl. We do not have enough mana to transform it yet. Not quite yet. Let's see here. Okay. And we're gonna need diamond, nether quartz. Some of these we should be able to transform now. Oh, it's not a diamond. It's a freaking thing. Mana pearl we can't do yet. We have to do the glowing diamond. It's a glowing diamond. Requires this crazy thing. Apparently you can get them in chests. Did I get some in chests? Not that I can tell. So then comes the question, is it worth going looting through chests, or is it more worth crafting it? For me, I've crafted it so many times that I'd much rather find it in chests, if at all possible. But this is also kind of the reason why, when I tried to do the run through the first time, I turned off generate structures. That ended up backfiring on me. Because I knew I was going to be tempted that if something was going to be potentially in a chest, my level of bone mealer. Can't equip this? Oh, requires 20 levels. Okay. But yeah, it's like why try to craft something? There's a chance that you can find it. I think I maxed out on regen. Yep. In a chest. To be fair, I might end up crafting it anyway. Don't be mistaken on that. I'll probably end up crafting it anyway, just because I won't be able to find it. Already looted this one apparently. I've already looted this one also. This one's not been looted. Another mana bottle. Not really what I'm looking for. I see what's happening. We're getting into territory that is basically near where my animal farm is. Is this the one I've already looted? Just a new one. Looks like a new one. Making sure I'm not missing the liquid. Okay. Down here. A bone to pick. Fortress of the Undead. Explore all of the better dungeons. Okay. Don't love being set on fire here. Potato recovery? Oh. Infinity's nice. That's real good. That's real good. That's pretty crazy stuff there. I really don't love being set on fire here. I'm gonna look like a pincushion at the end of this. Love that. Then this quiver is probably pretty nice also. Used by a programmer or running programs to a drone network. Not a jigsaw. that away, I guess. Wouldn't it be crazy if I just come across flight in one of these things? Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to make it after all. But for now, put some stuff away here. Where's my pearl? There's that. See if my pearl can get done yet. Yep. Nice. So we just need to make the glimmering stuff. And we will save that for tomorrow's stream. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, feel free to like the video and subscribe over on YouTube. Drop me a follow here on Twitch. And I also have a Facebook page that's in the description here on Twitch. And I will see you guys all next time.